Don't blink. This is how we take a full courtroom look and bring it back to life for camera. If you're into real makeup and real set work, go ahead and like this video, subscribe, and stay with me. Right here, I'm going in with the Danessa Myricks Beauty Universal Balm. And listen, this is one of those products that just makes everything lay right. I'm pressing this all over the skin because I want that smooth, natural finish, not heavy, not greasy, just real skin, but better. All right, I'm gonna get into her brows, nothing too heavy. Remember, she's in court, so we're keeping this real soft and we want it to be believable. Using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz, and I'm lightly filling it in where she needs it, not creating a whole new brow. I don't want these to look done. I want it to feel like she did them herself before walking out the door. See how I'm keeping the front soft? That's what makes it look natural. The moment you box this in too much, it's over for her brows. Now I'm going to clean it up a little with Sephora Collection, the Best Skin Ever Concealer. Not too sharp, but just enough to shape them. I'm not doing that super carved out brow, you know? That's not the look for this. This has to sit right on camera and still make sense for the scene. And this is where a lot of people go wrong. They do way too much. Brows like this should feel like they belong to her, not like, oh, we just created them. Clean, soft, and once again, believable, nothing extra. So I'm gonna go in using that same Sephora Collection Best Skin Ever Concealer on her lids just to prep everything. It gives the shadow something to hold on to so it doesn't crease up later. For her eyeshadow base, I'm using a shade that's really close to her skin tone. This just evens everything out and it gives me a clean canvas to work with. Going in with the Lancome Teint Idole Ultra Wear All Over Concealer, I'm using 2 different shades to give her a soft neutral highlight under her eyes. Nothing too bright or heavy. I still want this to feel natural and believable on camera. This part was off camera because I was moving a little fast, but I used the Makeup Forever HD Skin Foundation and blended it evenly all over her skin. I'm setting her under eyes with the MAC Mineralize Skin Finish Medium Plus using a powder brush. I'm not using Velour Puff because I don't want that extra coverage. I want this to stay soft and natural, but still ready for the camera. Now I'm going in softly to contour her face with a nice brown tone, nothing too deep, just enough to add some shape back in. You know, contour gives the face depth. I added a little blush for warmth and I'm contouring and highlighting her nose just to keep everything balanced. I don't want anything too sculpted. This still has to feel natural, just refined for camera. I'm going in with a liquid liner from Miss A, and listen, I love shopping there at Miss A. Don't sleep on it. I was supposed to just like tight line her eyes, but I got a little heavy with the liner and went in a little thicker as planned, but it still works. We had to pause for a second because she felt something in her eye. Now remember, these are real set moments. She's on set for a film and things do happen. But we're back, just making sure everything still looks clean and intentional. I'm finishing her off with some wispy lashes and a little mascara. Nothing too dramatic, just enough to open her eyes up. And for the lips, I'm keeping it soft and natural so everything stays balanced. This is one of those looks where less is really more. It's not about doing the most. It's about doing what actually reads right on camera. And this is the final look. Still true to her character, but polished enough for the camera. If you're new here, I'm Courtney, a professional makeup artist working on real sets, and I bring you inside the process. And if you take anything from this, is this. Every look has to make sense, not just for beauty, but for the scene, the lighting, and the story. That's what separates set work from everyday makeup. Make sure you subscribe. I got a lot more of this coming.